Hello everyone, this is CowCapz, here again with another Minecraft video, but today, we're returning back to the snapshots. Today, or yesterday, it was a 21w37a Snapshot with a bunch of new features and basically re-announcing old ones that I already covered in my videos. But today, we're going to be going over all of it. First of all, I'm very new to this new generation, and I already have a pretty bad computer, so this is going to be interesting. Doing this in the order of the article, enchanting tables can now glow. Emit a bit of a light. Enchanting. Not gonna lie, really fits the description. While we're on this glowing topic, mobs will now only spawn in places with 0 level of light. So if we go all the way out here to 0, this is where mobs will spawn. So you can really space out your torches here, and no mobs will spawn. This will be great for the caves. So you have bigger caves. You also have to change a few things for mob spawning. You can't make it any harder for us. Now, if we were able to shear vines or glowberries or even kelp, what will happen is that it won't grow anymore. It'll just stick just like this. Great if you don't want your stuff growing for some reason. The caves are back to its madness. It's like there's so many different shapes and sizes, and some of them are full of water, some of them have lava down here, and of course, it's crazy. Like, look at this. That's crazy, right? May I re-announce, or I wonder if I have announced this, Dripstone Caves. They look pretty dangerous. I really would suggest to stay far away from these impaling spikes of nature. Wow. This is a big dripstone cave. Another reintroduction, the Lush Cave. And of course, I don't know how rare they are, but it's really cool to see. You know how you're able to so easily get axolotls? Now they're exclusively in Lush Caves, like they announced in last year's Minecon? Yeah. That kind of sucks for people who like getting axolotls the easy way, like me. And of course, if you're looking for one of these luscious Lush Caves, there should be a tree on the surface that looks kind of like this here. If you find a tree like this in the middle of nowhere, then you know that there is a Lush Cave right underneath it. Now there are such things as ore veins, or not just ore veins, large ore veins. As the Minecraft article says, it's large, rare, snake-like underground ore formation. So you might find something like copper veins between Y0 and Y50 mixed with copper and granite. Below Y-60 and Y-8, you might find iron veins, which has iron and top. Now, it's time for the ore changes. Yes, this is the long part where Minecraft talks about every single thing that changed with the ore generation. This will be great for strategy, so pay close attention to what I have to say. The first important thing Minecraft had to say about this was that there is no specific Y level that is best for all ores. They need to make trade-offs. Boy, this really adds strategy. Like, you might find diamonds here, but wait, there's might be a diamond down there. Oh, yep, there's one. No specific place or strategy where we can take this accurately. And that kind of sucks, considering I just got loaded with diamonds using a new method that but luckily Minecraft will tell us where most of the ore should be located. For example, iron ore generates below Y72, strong bias towards Y16, which is all the way down here. Iron ore also generates above Y112, which is where I'm at right now. More iron ore as you go higher. That's crazy. All the way up here. Copper ore generates between Y0 and Y96 and has a strong bias towards somewhere in the middle, 48. So all the way down there would be a pretty strong bias. Copper ore generates in larger amounts in dripstone cave biome. Copper. No, that's redstone. That's redstone. Sorry. That made it awkward. Let me... Lapis lazuli will generate below Y64 with a strong bias towards Y0, which is where I am right now. Below Y-32 or above Y32, then you cannot find it if it's exposed to air. It would be behind blocks or inside water. Coal will generate above Y0 with a strong bias towards Y96 and above. Coal also has reduced air exposure, so I'll find more coal buried or underwater than exposed to air. Oh, there's coal right there. Underwater, just as they said. Wait, what's lapis doing underwater? Is this even really that deep? Oh, it is deep. Coal generates below Y32, which is all the way down here, and has a strong bias towards Y-16. But, of course, extra gold can still and always be found in the Badland biome. Redstone ore generates below Y16, but the chances of finding redstone gradually increase the further down you go, starting at Y-32. Diamonds can also be found at Y16, and the chances of finding it will increase the further down you go. The article also says diamonds have reduced air exposure, so I'll find more diamonds buried or underwater than exposed to air. Of course, we have noise caves, which is a new way of generating caves, which is why you see all these unique shapes. Anyways, they say noise caves come in these 3 flavors. Cheese caves, like the holes in Swiss cheese, they often form caverns of various sizes. Let's look down here. Is this a cheese cave or something? Looks like it. Got spaghetti caves, a long squiggly tunnel, just like this one right here. You know, this is weirder. This is a different variant of spaghetti caves called the noodle cave. Thinner and squigglier. And boy, you could get quite scared here. But hey, look, I found diamonds down there and right here, so that's not too bad. Anyways, aquifers are usually below the Y0 axis, where it will generate water inside of caves. So you can have those little underwater lakes that you always wanted. Sometimes these aquifers will put lava instead of water. Wow, that is scary. Like, one thing is to dig straight down as soon as you get your pickaxe, but now you can go up into a mountain. Look, here's some here at what, Y70, which is where I'm at right now. Remember earlier I went on Y72? That was basically land level. This is just about land level. Crazy, is it not? Magma will now sometimes generate at the bottom of these aquifers. Now the underwater cave carvers and canyons have been removed. Now, let's get to something I've never seen yet, the mountain. Oh, I cannot wait for this. The first one we're talking about here is a grove, which is a snowy terrain with big spruce trees and powdered snow traps. This generate on high altitude, so this will be in the mountains. And here it is. Oh wow, we really need to render all this in. It says it tends to generate on high altitude terrain beneath mountain peaks or on hilltops. This looks like a hilltop, which is not bad to me. I like it. It spawns wolves, rabbits, and foxes. That's pretty cool. Wait, this thing extends. Alright, this seems more like a mountain peak to me. Oh, did I just slip? Oh, the snow, the traps. The traps they were talking about. Oh no. Oh no. That's what they're talking about. I didn't think I'd be able to see that. Now they have one called Lofty Peaks. I wonder where that is. This is obviously have nothing to do with where I was at. And it's much bigger than me. I need a spectator. This here is the Lofty Peaks. Yeah, I see that. There's stone here, a bit of snow there, and our goats to top it off. He's gonna shove you all the way down there. Are you ready for the goats? Next on our list is the Meadow biome. That's a pretty nice name. It reminds me of plains. Oh, that's what this is here. The Meadow, just 66 blocks away. The Meadow, right here. Large grassy and flowery biomes that tend to generate high up on plateaus or next to some mountain ranges, which is exactly what this is here. That is big from over here. You know, this would be a great place to build a gigantic Minecraft base, in my opinion. That's beautiful. Actually starting to cry a bit. Sometimes contains a lone tall oak or birch tree, often with a bee's nest. What you're talking about right here? Well, probably not often with that bee's nest. It's tall, nevertheless. This is the Stony Peaks. They say stony mountain peaks that may be jagged or smooth. This one is obviously fairly smooth. It also has a line of calcite through. And of course, it spawns goats. Again, there's a lot of them here. That is scary. That is high. I do not want to be shoved off that height. And it also spawns rabbits. That's pretty cool. This might be the same place I was at earlier. That explains the ice. This was the Snowcapped Peaks. And of course, it spawns goats too. Also literally be infesting this place. And whoa, is that a baby goat here? I don't think I've ever seen a baby goat. You know, I might have, but I thought they had horns. Then we have the snowy slopes. I'm terrified about how this will look. Snowy slopes are very snowy and might hide these things. I did not see that here. What literally traps you down there? How do you get out of here? How do you get out? Alright, those traps are actually a bit more effective. Oh, I almost fell in the other one. A bit more effective than I expected it to be. Be sure to bring your leather boots with you. This will protect you from falling in these snow traps when you do your own exploration. Oh, I did it. Oh, everywhere I go. Here, this is normal snow. Let's move on. And it spawns rabbits and, of course, the goats. I thought there'd be a goat in the side of me. Where did it go? Where'd the goats go? I think the goats might have went on strike or something. And, of course, there's been a lot of changes. Technical changes, more specifically. What I like in particular out of all these is that this now causes chunks to load in a circle around us instead of in a square. I think that's very good, especially for viewing these magnificent world generations. What I almost forgot to mention is that in options, in the accessibility settings, Now, there's something that'll stop the lightning flashes, making it more accessible to everyone. Another one that I would like to talk about is the control changes. Now you can have a hold or toggle thing command, and have of course the classic keybinds and mouse settings here. I really think this hold and toggle thing, I don't know if it's been here before or what, but it's cool, and overall I like this change of settings. Anyways, besides that, there's a load of bugs that they patched as always, and as always I won't quite be talking about it. So adios. Whatever you do not, I repeat, do not get trapped in the powdered snow. Make sure to bring your leather boots. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.